Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So here is my CVS haul for this week. So I do have 3 transactions here that I want to go over. I did take the last 2 weeks off. So the last 2 Sundays, one Sunday me and my family were in Vegas, and the following Sunday we were in San Francisco. So we did a lot of driving, and honestly after those drives I had no motivation to really go to the store. And honestly, when you have those % off coupons that I've mentioned that you get in your email on Thursday, if you don't use them up until Monday, you're not going to get a threshold coupon the following day. So last week, the week before, I honestly, after our trip, I just did not have any motivation at all to go to the store. So I did not use my % off coupon. So I didn't expect a threshold coupon. And then last week, I went to the store, but I wasn't able to go until Tuesday. When I did go on Tuesday, I used my % off coupon to get something small, but I did not get a threshold coupon. So if you do get those emails on Thursday mornings, usually from CVS with a 10% or a 20% off, it's best to use them. Well, I usually use them on Saturdays. That way I get my coupon on Sunday, but you could also wait till Sunday or even Monday, and you will get a threshold coupon the following day. Don't wait until Tuesday or Wednesday, because those days you will not trigger a threshold coupon. So the following week, or 2 weeks past, there was a 1 week sale, and it looked pretty good. But like I said, after our road trip, I was just so tired, and to go to the store, there was no motivation there at all. And then last week was the start of the 2 week ad, and I did go to the store on Tuesday, but I did not get a threshold coupon, so I just let it be. There was probably a few deals that I could have done, but it's okay. It's not something that I really needed. And then I did wait till yesterday to go to the store. I used my % off coupons, picked up something small, and I did get some threshold coupons this morning. So I do have 3 transactions here to show you. You can see most of them are repeat deals, but this is the second week of the ad. So if you've done these last week, if your digital coupon did not reset, then you may not be able to do it this week. I was checking some double dips as well. For some reason, maybe my store updated their system. I tried to do the deal on the Nexus. So Nexus is spend 30 and get 10. And then we do have 2 $8 digitals that we're attaching. Only one of the digitals was coming off. With the Sheer Moisture, spend 20, get 10, I believe. And I had 2 $5 digitals, but only one of them was going to come off, so I let that be. Same with the Garnier. I tested that one out. I had 2 $3 digitals on the whole blend and the fruities, but only one of them came off. Just the way the system is scanning the items, so the first one will ring up full price at $5.29, and then the other one will ring up a little bit cheaper. So I guess because the second one is less than $3, then the second digital coupon did not come off. So that I did still a few testing, and it didn't work for me for those items, but I did get a double dip on the Dove, which is amazing. So I will go over that. And then I do have CoverGirl there and some Maybelline stuff that I'm not really going to the store to grab, but those were more fillers. But I was happy that I was able to stock up on quite a few hair products that I can potentially resell, and some of them we can use. And then also my favorite toothpaste I was able to stock up on as well. Okay, so I do have 3 cards, and you can see I did repeat most of the deals. So I will go over the deals. I will show you the receipts and give you totals. I did have 2 Care Pass as well that came through. They actually came through 2 weeks ago, and I just, like I said, I was not motivated to go to the store, so I did use them today. And then also with the Care Pass, I do get the yearly, so I pay $48 for the whole year, so it's almost like $4 per month, and I am getting a $10 bonus every single month. So I think it's an amazing deal. I am contemplating for my other card, because I've only got 2 out of the 3 that have Care Pass. I'm thinking if I should get the Care Pass on the other one, but that one I've been trying to close for like the last year, but I still keep on getting some really good deals at CVS, so I may open up a Care Pass for that one. We'll just see. Okay, so enough with the rambling. Let's go over these deals and show you totals and the final result in the end. Okay, so we're going to go over here first. So on this first transaction here, the first deal I did do is the Garnier. So the Garnier, they are 2 for $8. No extra bucks, but we do have digital coupons, and we also have a CRT. So the Fruities, they are 2 for $8. We do have a $3 off 2 digital. I had 2 of them, but only one of them came off. And then we also have a $2 off 2 CRT. You can either use it on the Fruities or the whole blend. I tried to test it out to see if I can get the double dipping going on. It did not work, but that's okay. But basically with the Fruities, after the digital coupon and the CRT, it's a cost of $3 or $1.50 each, which is still not bad. When it came to the whole blend, because the double dip did not work, I ended up paying $5. If the 2 digitals came off, it would only be a cost of $2, but that's okay. I'll just still resell them for a really good price. Next, I did pick up the Dove. So this is an amazing deal. It is spend 20 and get 7. I picked up 4 of them. They are $5.99 each at my store. So 4 of them does come to $23.96. We do have 2 digital coupons. We have a $5 off 3 and then a $4 off 2. So you'll pay $14.96. You'll get the $7 back. It's a cost of $7.96 or $1.99 each, which I think is pretty good. I can't remember the last time we got a Dove deal. I also picked up the Colgate. Colgate, they are $3.99. Buy 2 and get 4. So 2 of them does come to $7.98. We do have a $3 off 2 digital. So you'll pay $4.98, get the $4 back. It's a cost of 98 cents for those. Next, I picked up the Neutrogena Acne little patches. So it's on promotion for spend 10 and get 4. So these ones are $11.29. We do have a $3.50 digital. So you'll pay $7.79. You get the $4 back. It's a cost of $3.79, which in itself I think is pretty good. Like my daughter would go to the store anyway and pick these up from like Target. So to incorporate this in my entire transaction, I was happy. Next deal I picked up is the CoverGirl. So CoverGirl is buy 2 and get 5. So I picked up one of the eyebrow pencils for $6.29 and then one of the blush for $8.99. It does come to $15.28. I have a $3 digital on the face, $3 digital on the eye, and then we also have a $3 CRT. So in the end, I paid $6.28. I got the $5 back. It's a cost of $1.28. I believe those digitals were from last week. I forgot to clip them on that card there, so I was going to do the CoverGirl on this one as well, but I forgot to clip them. So make sure you're clipping them every single week, your digital coupons, because they can disappear. But I did have it on this card, which I was happy about. So yeah, to pay $1.28, I thought that wasn't too bad. And then as a filler, I did pick up some of the chocolate. So they are 2 for $2.50, and then you're gonna get $1 back in an extra buck. So it's a cost of $1.50 or 75 cents each. So I thought that was pretty good as well. Okay, so that is my first transaction there. Let me show you my receipt. So over here you've got the chocolate, 2 for $2.50. There's the 2 Garnier. This is the Fruities. These are the whole blends. There's the 2 Colgate. There are the 4 Dove. There is the 2 CoverGirl, and then the Neutrogena. So all together it came to $77.01. I needed to spend $77 because I did have a spend $75, get $15 off CRT. So this is all digital. You got my $5 for the Dove, $4 for the Dove, $3.50 for the Neutrogena. You have all of the Garnier, so only 2 of them came off, the whole blend and the Fruities. The double dip did not work. There's my $3 Colgate, my 2 $3 CoverGirl, my spend $75, get $15 off. There's my $3 CRT on CoverGirl, $2 CRT on the Garnier. Okay, so I have my Care Pass, which cost me $4, and I did roll also $11 in extra bucks. So my subtotal, or I rolled 15, and my subtotal was $803. So altogether, it's $23.03. I did get $21 back in extra bucks. So I do have $7 here for the Dove. I do have $1 here for the chocolate. I have $4 here for the Colgate, $4 here for the Neutrogena, as well as $5 here for the CoverGirl. So in the end, for this transaction, it was a cost of only $2.03, purely because of my Care Pass. But honestly, it would have been very cheap if I was able to get the double dip on the Garnier. That would have been $6 off, so $3 off each set, which would have been about the same of the discount that I get with the Care Pass. But yeah, $2.03 for $77 worth of items. I think that is amazing. So that's my first transaction. Second transaction, I did the Garnier Fructis. So same breakdown. It works out to be a cost of $3 or $1.50 each after the digital coupon and the CRT. I repeated the Dove and also the Colgate, so there's the same deals as over there. Another deal that I did pick up is the Axe. So if you could find these in your store, it'll be amazing. So Axe, they're buy one get 50% off, buy two and get $2 back. So one is $6.49, the other one is $3.24. So the two of them does come to $9.73. We do have a $5 off to digital, so you pay $4.73, you get the $2 back. It's a cost of $2.73 for those two, which I think was pretty good. I also picked up 3 of these Aquaphor. So they spend 20 and get 10. So these here are $6.99 each. 3 of them does come to $20.97. I've mentioned this quite a while ago. I had some $2 coupons that I found from my daughter's doctor. I haven't found them for a while. I haven't been to her doctor's for a while, but I still had a few left that I've been saving. They don't expire till the end of the year. I thought, you know what, this is the best time to just pick these up because I couldn't think of any other deals that I wanted to do this week. So I did use 3 of those $2 coupons. So with this one here, I paid $14.97. I got the $10 back. It's a cost of $4.97. So I thought it's pretty good. Like I said, I picked these up because I had the coupons. But yeah, that one is an all digital deal that you can do. Same with this one here. If you don't have those coupons, then you could pick up a different deal if you want to pick up the Axe. And I will show you that over here. Okay, so let me show you my receipt for this transaction here. So over here you do have the 2 Garnier, you have the 2 Colgate. Oh yeah, I did repeat the Colgate as well. We have the 2 Axe, we have the 4 Dove, and then the Aquaphors, and that's basically it. So with this card here, I did have a 10 off of 70 CRT. So altogether, these items total me $70.64. I have my 3 $2 coupons for the Aquaphor. There is the Axe digital coupon, the 2 Dove digital coupons, the Garnier, the Colgate. There's my 10 off of 70 and then $2 off of the Garnier. So with this card, I don't have a Care Pass. I did roll $26 in extra bucks and did have a subtotal of $3.90. So altogether, $29.90. And I did get $23 back. I do have the $2 here for the Axe. I have $7 here for the Dove. $10 here for the Aquaphor, and then $4 here for the Colgate. So this transaction ended up costing me $6.90, which I think was still a pretty good deal for that one there. So that is my second transaction. And then my third transaction here, I repeated the Garnier Whole Blend. So that's $3 for the 2 of them. I repeated the Dove, the Axe, the Colgate, the chocolate, and the Neutrogena. The only different deal here is the Maybelline. So with the Maybelline, it is buy 2 and get 5. I picked up 2 of the baby lips at $5.29 each. So 2 of them does come to $10.58. We do have a $4 CRT. So I paid $6.58. I did get the $5 back. So it's a cost of $1.58 for those 2, which I think was pretty good. Okay, so let me go over this receipt here and then give you totals for everything. So over here you've got the 2 chocolates for $2.50 each and you get $1 back. There is the 2 Garnier Whole Blend. There is the 2 Colgate. There is the 2 Axe. There is the 2 Maybelline, the 4 Dove, and then the Neutrogena. So everything came to $74.04. I did have a spend $75, get $15 off CRT on this transaction, and $74.04 is within the 98% rule. So digital coupons, I have the $5 for the Axe, $5 for the Dove, $4 for the Dove, $3.50 for the Neutrogena, $3 for the Garnier, $3 for the Colgate, my spend $75, get $15 off, and then the $4 Maybelline. I did notice for some reason the Garnier is not on here, so I'm not sure why it's not. I don't know. It should be on either the Fruities or the Whole Blend, but maybe it's not working for the Whole Blend, which is why it did not come off, which is... there's nothing much I could do about it now, but yeah, I wish it did come off. That would have been a bit cheaper then. But yeah, I did have a $4 Care Pass, and then I did roll 17 in extra bucks. So my total, I did roll 21, and my subtotal was $4.42. So altogether it is $25.42, and I did get $23 back. So I do have the $4 here for the Neutrogena, $2 here for the Axe, $5 here for the Maybelline, $7 here for the Dove, $4 here for the Colgate, and then $1 here for the chocolate. So in the end, it's a cost of $2.42. Of course, if that $2 Garnier CRT came off, this would be only a cost of 42 cents, which would be amazing. But yeah, a few hiccups that happened today at CVS, which is fine. That usually happens. And I did, like I said, I did test a few of the double dipping. The Nexus doesn't work, the Sheer Moisture doesn't work, and then of course the Garnier is not working as well for me. But that could be because maybe my store updated their software, I'm not sure. But yeah, I couldn't get the double dip to work for those items. Okay, in the end, for everything here on the table, my total would have been, the sale price, because most of these are on sale, would have been $221.69. After all coupons and CRTs, my total was $78.35. Of course, I did roll most of my extra bucks, and I did get $67 back in extra bucks. So basically for everything here on the table, worked out to be a cost of only $11.35, which is absolutely amazing. The only thing, like I said, the double dip didn't work on the Garniers. If that CRT worked on that transaction there, this would lower this down to less than $10 for all these items, which I think is absolutely amazing. Some of these I can resell, and some of them my family will be using. So very happy with the way it turned out at CVS this week for the second week of the ad. There are other deals that you can do if you want to pick up some of the laundry. There's a deal on the Scott, but of course you will have a higher out of pocket. If I did most of these last week, then I would have probably done some of the laundry products this week. But yeah, I'm picking my battles. I was happy to take a 2-week break from CVS and couponing to spend time with family, and then still happy to come back to CVS today, find some amazing deals, and have a pretty low out of pocket after all coupons and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's basically it. That is my CVS haul. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down below and I'll respond. But I'm that, happy shopping, and thank you for watching.